Alright, boxing fans, ang ating kababayang si JINO RODRIGO makipagsagupaan laban sa isang sulit na boxer ng bansang Uzbekistan na si RUSLAN ABDULLAEV.
Yeah, RODRIGO needs to settle down and just kind of step into that jab. Get that jab working first before you start loading up on those big shots.
RODRIGO has never been stopped. 11 knockouts in his 19 fights.
Ang kanilang laban ay 8 rounds sa super lightweight division.
Who's got a very different style than Shakram Giasov. So even though they've all trained together for many years, they do fight differently. But there certainly is an aggressiveness to ABDULLAEV.
He's got great reaction time as well. He's been able to get out of the way of those RODRIGO overhand rights pretty easily.
Yeah, and while RODRIGO's trying to throw those big shots, Ruslan's just landing shots to the body, slowing him down for the later rounds.
Like, none of these guys are going to get voluntary world title shots. They're all going to have to force mandatories, which is what we saw Mabagsik do against Daniel Roman. So Mabagsik do get them up the rankings, put them in position to force themselves to world title shots. Look, it's largely worked. I mean, Gabe screwed up their plans with Beck. We saw Shakram Giasov, who's now the #1 contender for one of the belts held by Boots.
And it looks like RODRIGO's trying to do what I did with Beck. He's loading up on that overhand right, but he's telegraphing it. You know, you got to set that shot up.
There it is again, and that takes a lot of energy to swing and miss like RODRIGO has done time and time again.
Ruslan's being smart, man. He's using the ring, using his angles, throwing body shots, staying away from those hard shots. See right here in the insides where
RODRIGO not quite available to pay all the bills from his boxing abilities. He also works in construction in the Philippines, and Chris, they said he has to mix cement in the sun with his hands.
Yeah, which gets up to 100 degrees, the sun in the Philippines in the summertime.
Mixers here in the United States, but his team said in the Philippines they still do it by hand. Big body shot there from ABDULLAEV. But RODRIGO, as tough as they come, I mentioned he's never been stopped in his 4 losses.
It's crazy because, you know,
big right hand for ABDULLAEV. RODRIGO putting a lot of effort into these rounds. That's our main event right now. We're in our second fight of the night. RUSLAN ABDULLAEV and JINO RODRIGO.
You know, back-to-back, that's 3 hooks now to the body in this round for ABDULLAEV. I like that adjustment. RODRIGO's obviously got a great chin. Digging downstairs is a good adapter.
He's setting traps, not loading up, just throwing the right punches at the right time.
RODRIGO's only landed 4 punches over the first 2 rounds. And now he's getting lit up in the corner. That mouthpiece when he throws the punch.
You know, and RODRIGO has power, but, you know, a guy like Ruslan, you're not going to land that one big shot, you know, telegraphing it. You got to set it up with jabs.
Oh, step in left hook, beautifully done.
The lower is coming up top because he's feigning, he's jabbing up top, jabbing to the body.
Amateur boxing in Eastern Europe is huge. In America, we don't pay much attention outside of the Olympics, but over there, whoa, nice right hand lands for JINO. He's been searching for that one for the last 3 rounds. He finally landed.
That's why ABDULLAEV would be wise to continue investing in the body.
ABDULLAEV putting that offense down low and upstairs. He's distributing.
Discipline, the skill in ABDULLAEV. This is a guy that started boxing at 8 years old, grew up idolizing Gennady Golovkin. Both of ABDULLAEV's parents are Kazakh, so
JINO welcomes these exchanges in the middle of the ring, doesn't he, Gabe?
Yeah, man, you know, it's like RODRIGO just way too tight. And right here, you know, Ruslan just, look at that. Nice slip away, going right to the body. Nice left hook.
Wow, and ABDULLAEV.
He's not loading up.
Oh, nice left hook. JINO landed a punch too, but he got the worst of it.
5, 6, 7, 8. You okay? Come here.
To ever stop JINO RODRIGO. He's put him down once here in the 4th. Might get him again.
And these shots are sharp and blinding. He doesn't.
JINO just trying to make it to the end of the round, it looks like. 10 seconds to go here. Gabe used to do that.
One too many times.
All right, we're in round 5. Let's see how aggressive Ruslan is here.
Nice.
These are good body shots that Abdullaev was landing.
And he's stealing those body shots too because they're so fast. Rodrigo doesn't even have a chance to clinch.
Landed shots for Rodrigo.
And you would never think this is just a second pro fight for Ruslan. He looks as comfortable as you like in there. Look at him piecing him apart.
No, Chris, it's like you said. Every time are just on point.
Rodrigo averaging just 3 landed punches around. That's 1 a minute.
Coming because he switches the pattern.
Good lead. Look at him slip going down low. Angles, footwork, speed, accuracy. Fuddled. He's swinging at ghosts, Gabe.
He's always changing it. If the combination's up top, the next combination is going to the body. See? Hook up top, and then he finished with a hook to the body.
Both those shots, clubbing shots.
Listen for that bell, gentlemen.
Oh, good right hand from Abdullaev. JINO still just can't find him.
Up the head, up the head.
Body work, combinations. You know, he's really like the whole package.
And some people might be saying, wait, he's fighting a guy that's 13-4. Well, yeah, but he's an experienced guy coming off his best win. And this is Abdullaev's second pro fight. Guys who
Coming off an upset first round knockout win. Rodrigo just looks a little bit out of sorts. Boy, he's still throwing those bombs. But he's missing by a foot, foot and a half every time. Hand right gets there, he's long gone. Good body shot though there from Rodrigo. Trying it again. Why not go downstairs a little bit? Figure it out. Throw more punches.
Yeah, I think he wants the knockout now. He said the guy's finished, man. Go for him. Man, go for him.
There with a big left hand, and JINO ate it like a champ as they both tumble to the canvas.
Yeah, that was the same left hand that put Rodrigo down the last time.
Give me the glove. Hey, you both were wrestling. That's both on both of you.
Look, the power shots landed 74-18.
And a lot of these power shots are to the body.
Stop,
these
stop,
body
stop,
shots,
stop.
it's hard to...
No, get out.
Oh, man.
Abdullaev in this training camp said this guy's really strong, so maybe he's channeling some of that. But I do think Rodrigo was selling that a little bit. When he hit the canvas, he was taking every second he goes.
Whoa, nice comment.
I think Rodrigo wants out of this fight, but at the same time, he doesn't want to get knocked out. He wants to get back in the ring as soon as possible and start racking up those wins.
Man, what's really impressive, man, is when Ruslan throws the combos, how quickly he reacts to the counters.
Yeah.
Man, it's very impressive.
Good body shot there from JINO. Oh, big left hook just grazed the nose. All right, will we see Abdullaev get a stoppage here in round 8? Can Rodrigo somehow land that overhand right that he's been throwing all night? Straight right, then a left hook again. That's the punch that dropped Rodrigo earlier.
Wow, that body shot hurt.
Yeah, he's got the right hand down. No knockdown. I love this aggression. Boxing is entertainment. This is the stuff we want to see.
Nice combinations.
Trying to hold on is JINO. Throwing another right hand, nobody home.
Stop.
Fight him like this. Like, he's going to wear opponents down with this type of pressure and this type of power. Guys are going to hold him, trying to grab on. Like, as he gets a little more mature, gets a little more experience, he's going to become better and better. And some of the time, and I think I got this translation correct, they carry each other up the hills. So he's carrying one of his national team teammates up a hill, and his teammate at different times is carrying him. It's quite the workout regimen.
JINO, you got to show me something here, JINO.
Rodrigo trying
Your
to...
winner by unanimous decision, he is now the undefeated WBA Continental Gold Super Lightweight champion, Ruslan